So welcome to this video everyone. So in this video what I'm going to show you how AliExpress works. So AliExpress is like one of the biggest drop shipping platforms that's out there. It's massive, it's very big. You can find thousands and thousands and thousands of products in there. Um, very profitable if you can enhance the power of AliExpress and to find good products that you can sell. So not only we're going to use AliExpress to source products, but we can also use AliExpress to find new products that come into the market. So AliExpress is basically as a group of retailers that want to sell. They're based in mostly in China. They want to sell products to all over the world, and they keep on launching new products all from all the factories that they have access to. So they are not, most of the times they're not factory owners or manufacturers. They are like a normal retailer who want to expand their business to the whole world. Okay, so there is an opportunity for them, and there is an opportunity for people like us who want to start drop shipping or even just e-commerce stores. We can find a lot of new ideas, a lot of inspirational items to look into in AliExpress itself. So there's no doubt that if you browse through AliExpress, just to, if you're really new, browse through AliExpress on different pages, different categories, different kind of items, you'll get an idea of what kind of products are being sold. And slowly and slowly you kind of get the knack of picking up the good products from the bad ones, or the ones that are not going to sell from the ones that going to sell very well for you. So yeah, AliExpress is quite big, so there is no doubt in my mind that you won't be able to find any good products in there. There's heaps and heaps of products that you can pick and choose and try and test it out, that whether they work for you or not. So very simple. It's, as I mentioned before, it's like a dropshipping platform. Many people just buy and sell in their retail shops as well. Many people just do e-commerce. They might buy in bulk and sell it on their online stores. Many people would also just do drop shipping, so they will sell the product on their own website, and when the orders come through, they will just put an order on AliExpress for the relevant item, and the item gets shipped to the final customer. And that's how it all works. That's how the dropshipping model works. So you didn't have to buy any inventory, you know, you just had to find buyers for a particular product, do good marketing around it, and then once the order comes, you just get the supplier to ship directly to the consumer straight away. Okay, so that's basically how it works. So AliExpress, as you can see, there's a lot of categories. If you're very new, it will make sense that you go to a few of these categories, browse through the website, get familiar to how it works and all those things. And if you're not sure which niche or product you're going to sell, it will give you some ideas. So you, like here you can go to jewelry, watches, home and garden, bag and shoes, toys, sports, outdoors. You'll find millions and millions of product ideas from here. Okay, so it's never ending, and they keep uploading new product ideas in here. You can also go to brand zone, which I'll show you a little bit in later, and also trending styles. So these things will help you get new ideas into your mind and see whether you can explore or exploit them to take advantage and build a brand for yourself as well. Okay, so let's assume that you've sorted out your niche. Let's say you're gonna go for a firefighter niche. Okay, so let's say this is just an example to show you. So firefighter jewelry. Okay, I just want to show you how it works a little bit, and then you can also do your own browsing through to help you understand how it really can help you. So when I search for firefighting jewelry, it gave me a few ideas. Okay, so the way it's going to give you these results here is by the best match according to the keywords that you put in here. Okay, So you can see some of the popular styles that have been doing well. But if you want to sort it out in terms of, that's sometimes I generally do, I sort them by orders. What that does for me is it will tell me the products which are selling the most at this point in time. So I can see for this particular product they've sold 708 units or 708 orders, and for this one 189, for this one 101, 80. So that gives you an idea of the popularity of the product, and based on that you can actually judge whether you want to go for that particular product or not. Okay, so there's few other options you can do here. You can put pricing in here if you want to. I would rather leave it like that. Free shipping, I wouldn't do that as well because it will restrict me to some products that I can sell. I want to know the maximum amount of products or maximum items that are at my disposal to pick and choose and maybe get sell them at a higher profit margin, so that I still make some money out of that. Okay, so don't worry about these things. The other thing you can, if you want to sort out, is you can do e-packet only to US. You can sort it by that. So what will that do is, because we always going to choose e-packet as a delivery mode for our drop shipping items, e-packet is the most reliable source out of all the other things that you, other services that you can find on here. Okay, so yeah, so we prefer e-packet, because it's going to give you a tracking number which you can send to the customer, so they will not be scared that they haven't lost their money or anything. You can easily give them a tracking number and that's it. Okay, all right, so you can say things like ship from United States, but that's also going to limit your options. You might find some good ones in there, but I'll just leave it like that. So if you only want to drop ship from USA, which will save you shipping time, but your items will be restricted and more competition maybe, because there will be very few items and many people trying to sell the same thing. Okay, so we want to try and avoid that. We want to try to be as unique, as different from other people who are, we don't want to sell the same things to the same kind of people and not have success. We want to be successful, and for that we'll have to be different. We'll have to find something which is very good for the customer and they just fall in love with it straight away as soon as they see it. Okay, so for that we have to test out a few different things. Okay, some other information that you can get from here is, this is just the name of the product or different keywords that they've used to grab attention. That's the price, so you can quickly scan whether this item is for you or not. So it's got 708 orders, good feedback rating of 145. Feedback have actually, people have actually given feedback. um, so sometimes you will browse through and you might pick up a random product. Okay, so let's say for in this example I might pick up this one and see, because this looks interesting, a little bit different as well. So I'm gonna open these two in a different tab. First things first, the appearance. Okay, the pictures on this product are pretty good, only, although only two pictures, but still they are professional pictures which can be used on your website, right? Sometimes you'll get very crappy pictures which will, I'm not saying you should just discard the product straight away. Try and find something, some other pictures you might, just by googling or something like that. As long as the product matches to exactly to what you're selling, it should be fine. But if the supplier hasn't got any good pictures, you can try and find a different supplier. Okay, or just disregard the product if it's just too much hassle. Okay, so this one looks good in terms of pictures. What other things to note around here is, this is the store name, the person or the store that is selling this item, which is, you can actually click on it here and it will take you to the store itself where you can see what other items these guys are selling. Are they just doing firefighting jewelry, or they have another mix of good items that you can potentially look at. Okay, on AliExpress, this store has been existing for 5 years, which is quite a good time, and they have a very good rating, which is 99%, which is very, very, what do you call, very, very impressive. Okay, And what another tip I would like to give you is when you're doing product research and things like that, always have an Excel file open. Let's say you find this product, you can copy this link and put it in your Excel file. Because we as e-commerce store owners, we have to find so many products, we can lose track. Okay, so I would make an Excel file. I'll say, okay, jewelry items, I'll put all these links, and under home and garden, I'll put all these links. So when I'm going to test them out, I will have an easier time. Okay, also what you can also do is you can just follow this, if you like this, what do you call, store, you can just follow it here, so that you'll remember that you visited this store and you like the store, and you might want to have a second look at it later on. Okay, so that's the other thing. Also, you can actually, if this is the product that you like, you can actually come here and you can add it to your wish list. Okay, so again, if you want to use it in the future. All right, so let's come to the product basics. Although it's not too many orders, but there's still some orders, so this product might be something that is new. All right, so we wanna try and cash it in if we can. So um, if we test it out, and if no one else is selling it, and we are the first one who's bringing it out in the market, we have a very good chance of making good money out of that. Okay, so they're selling it at currently US dollar 86 per piece. They usually sell it for $2.39, so they're actually running it on a special for some certain amount of time, so which is good. Again, the shipping method here, we obviously want to choose e-packet only as much as possible, because that will give us, we have other method which are faster, 6 to 13 days, but $57 for delivery, and not many people would be willing to pay that. Okay, $20 is also high. Free shipping is there, but you have to wait for 20 to 38 days, which probably will be too much. Okay, e-packet, it says between 12 to 20 days, so it can be up and down a little bit, but e-packet is probably the best option that you can select. Sometimes I've got deliveries done within a week, sometimes it has taken 3 weeks. Okay, but I'll still go for e-packet. So as soon as you put the quantity here and what method you want to use for your delivery, you'll get the total price of this item. Okay, so if you're selling this for getting this for $5.44, you got to take into account that you're gonna have some advertising spend and also some other store expenses and other things that you also have that come along with running a business. So if you find this product, you should also check whether you can sell this product for at least $20, $25, or yeah, so that you can cover most of the expenses and also come out with a profit. Okay, other things is, if you click here, you'll see the feedback on this product. There might not be many feedback, but some other products that you may find might have 20 or 30 different feedbacks. They have actually wordings written here. uh, okay, I like this product, or I didn't like this product, or this product was faulty, or this product arrived in a very good condition and the shipping was very fast. So you can use those feedback to make a judgment whether you want to go on for this product or not. So see, this item has been ordered from Canada, I think this is Philippines if I'm not wrong, this is USA and other countries. So you can see a lot of countries are actually ordering this product. So this is definitely a candidate for us to test it out if we are going into the firefighting niche. And the main key is always testing. So using this process or doing other things, we need to find a set of 15 to 20 different products. When we have 15 to 20 different products, we start to test them day by day, and soon you can find a winner. Okay, so the key is always testing. We'll say it again and again, testing is the main thing. Basically, e-commerce is just, or anything to do with online marketing is just testing different things. The more you test, the more chances of you being successful. Okay, with that, so this is the basic idea of how it will work in terms of finding a product and judging from there whether this is the right product for you or not. And just quickly, I also want to show you if I like, okay, let's say I'm impressed with this item, I might also want to check out their actual store as well. So from there as well, I can find some other different items. Okay, so when I come to their store, I already see they just don't do firefighting things, they have all the other these things as well. So which might also be something to look at or being shortlisted when I'm trying to find different products that I want to sell. Okay, obviously you also have to keep in targeting in mind what kind of customer will buy a product like this or a product like this. Okay, so with all that information you can make a very informed decision. Here when you see, you can see all their categories. They do pocket watch, they do necklace, they do other jewelries, they do movie bracelet. I'm not sure what that is, but something to do with different movies, but that might be copyrighted stuff as well, so you just have to be careful on those things. But what the main thing I was trying to tell you is top selling items. So if you click here, you will actually come to know what's the best selling item for this particular store. So this is something that they are selling, but it says Linkin Park. So again, trademark and copyright issues you need to be aware of. But you can find other things or items that probably no one's tested out before. So here's your chance to find those products and start to sell them and see how you go. Okay. The other good way of doing is if you're unsure, you can obviously just go to the seller. You can say, that is if you really like the product, just let it log in. So you can actually ask, okay, say, hi there, what are your best selling items? This can also work like if there's many, like 15 different colors of the same item, you can say, okay, which color out of these is selling the most? Okay, you might want to have all the options on your website, or if you just want to start with two, three colors and ask them which color of this item is selling the most. Okay, they will happily tell you, and because you can tell them, okay, I'm a drop shipper, I'm going to give you a lot more orders after this. So they will be happy to partner with you and give you the information which will help them and you to sell as much as possible. Okay, what are your best selling items? You can tell them I'm a drop shipper and will help you get more business. So don't be shy of that or scared of contacting these suppliers. You can send them a quick message. Normally they will just come back to you very quickly. Okay. So and that also tells you if they're a good supplier or not, if they come back to you quickly or not, whether you want to actually deal with them or not. So if they reply after maybe 3, 4, 5 days, maybe not the best supplier, but if they come back to you within 4 hours or within one day, then obviously they are a good supplier. Okay, all right, now coming back to AliExpress, the main homepage. um, so you can also go to things like brand zone or trending styles. So I just had it open somewhere here. So when you go to brand zones here in AliExpress, they will give, there's a lot of new brands that you might have not heard of. Most of them are Chinese brands, but the good thing about them will be they will be very quality products. They will be, because they're selling huge amount of things already, and they want to build a brand for themselves as well. So you will see a lot of cool items which probably no one has tested. So you want to occasionally come back here and see if you see anything new or exciting. Okay, and based on that you will find some product ideas that you want to test out. Like before I was going through these items, I found this good store or good brand. It's got a 99% rating and it's got a lot of followers. See, 129,000 followers, and they've been operating for 7 years. So a very good store, a very good brand. They would have sold lots and lots of products already. So you want to come out at this store, stores like this, and see what they're selling, what's their best selling items, what have they launched in January. So if they've launched few products in January, you want to try and look at what have they launched, because they are in the industry already. They know what sort of things are going to sell well or have the potential to sell well. Okay, so you want to check that out as well. So obviously you can make a list of 5, 10, 20 different stores that you might like, and then keep coming back to them. So this is something that caught my attention before. So I haven't seen anything like this before. I might be wrong, but the trick is to test it out. So if I haven't seen it before, I will definitely try and see if I can test it, find the right audience. Very good looking necklaces, and very attractive, very attention grabbing, something different that I've not seen before, and potentially not many other people have seen before. Okay, so this product could be something that I might test as well. So you got 26 orders on this particular product as well. So it might be something new, or might be something that not many people have tested it out. So this is something that I will test it out if I were you, and maybe I can make a killing out of it. Okay, you never know. So that's one thing. So again, coming back, go to AliExpress, go to brand zone, click here. It will open another tab, and then you can browse through many different brands. Okay, it could be jewelry, it could be home and garden, sports, outdoors, or anything like that, accessories, anything. Okay. Other thing you can do is trending styles. So if you come here, if you click on trending styles, you come up here. So you can search by different categories. So this is for work, for parties, for moms, and for men, for him. So what you actually find out here is something, you can find something very different or exciting, which is like these brooches here. They caught my attention. So you can maybe click on something like this, and what you happen to find is a different kind of approach. Okay, so this is good for if you want to target the figure skating niche, which is probably a small niche, but still probably something which is untapped. So you can try something like this, and from there you can just go to the store as well. Okay, 5 years running. So definitely good store, good rating, 99.2%, very impressive, very good, and might have very unique items. So this is like a skating girl. They can show you where someone wearing it here. The good thing about good stores is they will have good pictures, professional pictures, and good designs and things like that as well. So this is for airplanes, spiders. See all these product ideas you can generate just by visiting some good stores on AliExpress. There's no end to it. You can just keep browsing, and the best way to is to put an Excel file, put the products that you like, shortlist them, and test it out on Facebook or other platforms that you want to test them out on. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it on this AliExpress video. This was just more technical. I know I ran past it a bit fast, but I hope it gives you an idea of what, as a drop shipper or an e-commerce store, what you should be looking at. Okay, and try and find different products.